guys, how we doing today? Welcome to your weekly for the 20th through the 26th. All right, I warn you, some of these might come with trigger warnings this week. So if you're into that, cool, you can hang out. If you're not wanting to be triggered, then I recommend maybe going back and watching the week before. All right, what do we have going on for Aquarius? One more, please. All right, we're using the Yin Yang Insights Oracle. We have control and union. So maybe you're in some kind of union that's controlling, and you need to offer yourself a little bit more with self-love. I feel like it's about intentions. We have autumn. So this might be during the fall season, autumn season. You might have a windfall, maybe some kind of reunion. But it's definitely about finding some kind of soulmate energy, But we do have control with sabotage here, and then self-love with intentions. So I feel like it's really about a decision. This could be a proposal, but it also can... Maybe you need to work through some kind of trust issue and have some kind of self-worth. And I feel like it's really just desiring about what you want. And this could be something is like a start over with that fall being here or that autumn card being here, So definitely I feel like this might just be really a decision, and maybe you're asking yourself whether or not you're sabotaging it, or are these intentions pure? And it's kind of like maybe you need to take a step back and you need to be like, hey, we need to start over. We need to fix these things, type of energy. It's kind of what do we have going on for Aquarius this week? We have strength. We have Ace of Pentacles. With the Three of Swords coming out. It's like you've been kind of dealing with a burden and maybe you need to walk away from something. This could be a decision to kind of break something and allow yourself to love yourself a little bit more, especially with that Queen of Wands here. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like letting go of that energy. And I feel like you're trying to find the strength or allowing that strength to come through to be able to build past grief with that Three of Swords there. So this could be like a situation where you got your heart broke, especially if you were dealing with somebody that was highly driven. And, maybe you kind of felt like it was burdening you down. I don't know if that's a word or not, but whatever. All right. I like this, actually. I feel like you're trying to balance your emotions out right now with that Five of Cups and that Two of Pentacles. It's really just kind of balancing out maybe the regret of a situation and allowing it to kind of work its way through. Really learning how to set boundaries, I feel like, has creating some kind of tower moment. So this could be like a massive shakeup or even a breakup type of situation, and then there's that 10 of Wands and that 8 of Cups again. It's about really just walking away from things that burden you, especially if it was somebody that was highly driven, and maybe causing a little bit of that emotional turmoil. Maybe they were out playing around with that Page of Wands there. But I definitely feel like you're trying to find some kind of strength to allow yourself to receive. And that's really being open up. And maybe that's part of letting go of some of that control and sabotage, and maybe setting intentions to being focused on the things that you want and your own self-worth, and allowing yourself to expand. It also talks about kind of manifesting the things that you want, and maybe whatever that is, whether that's a union, that could be a union between a career, a union between a job, whatever you're focusing that energy in. I feel like it's also about allowing the intention to be there, but let go of the control of how it's supposed to come out. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're going to let it be that. So we have that Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. And I feel like whatever you're starting to plan or whatever you're starting to grow, that idea, that concept, like maybe it's time to start moving on that and pushing yourself forward. And the Knights are about movement. So it's definitely like whatever this Ace of Pentacles is for you, new relationship, new job, new career, new projects, whatever that is, like the universe is telling you it's time to move. Like get on the road, get moving. And whatever this 3 of Swords is, I feel like this is that control of like controlling a situation. So maybe you're in a situation where your heart is a little broken because you didn't think something was going to work out the way it was. I think it's telling you to embrace the confidence that you're getting out to do it, or that you're taking that chance, whatever that intention or that manifestation is. And it might not be something that you start to see until the fall. And it's kind of like a timing issue, but I definitely see windfall behind that. So I really like that energy. It's kind of like keep setting those intentions, keep working. Allow yourself to let go of that control, And this could just be like some kind of reunion in a relationship, And then we have that 6 of Cups. So it might be. All right. What's your advice this week? I feel like it's telling you to be open, keep working, and just allow. I feel like it's being open. Show some love, new ideas, new love, new something, and put in the work, whatever that is. This could be you working with a team. This could just be you putting a lot of hard work and effort into it. And then we have the King of Cups. And I feel like it's like emotionally fulfilling, whatever this is for you. But I feel like something needs to end, and you're going to have to make some kind of choice or decision in what path you want to choose. So maybe that's that indecision that's needing to end. And I feel like whatever that is feels good and feels spiritually aligned with you. So definitely a good week for you guys. Just kind of don't focus so much on that grief. Focus more on what you're trying to build, gaining forward momentum. The more you put into it, the more you're going to kind of get back energy, and allow it to grow with that 9 of Pentacles. This could just be you starting to see the fruits of your labor. All right. That's what I have for you. We're going to move on to our little love portion. I'm not sure if I'm going to do these next week or not. So I'm not. If love's there, I'll read it. But Mm. We have fence, divides, protect, and distance. We have car. Anything else? I'm not taking all that. Knife did come out, so I feel like you need to cut the energy up a little bit. There might be some cord cutting involved. I feel like fence. Are you putting up a fence? Or are you putting up a wall around movement? Are you putting up a fence around kind of allowing yourself to grow? I feel like when it comes to love, maybe you're super guarded right now and you're just protected. This could just be you at a distance. With car, you could just be moving and traveling. But I think it's about your story and where you want to turn. And I feel like sometimes the universe just kind of turns you in a direction that you're not really willing to go. But it's also about finding some kind of balance within your life and allowing it to flow for whatever that is for you. But definitely could be traveling somewhere, could be going on a journey. You could just be going through an emotional healing journey right now. You could just be going on a career journey. But I feel like you need to let that fence down just a little bit in order to see the possibilities, to see the change, and allow yourself to be the fan. Allow it flow. You know? We got the Chariot coming out. I don't know why I picked this one, but we're going to go with it. I feel like this is more career. I feel like you're making some kind of judgment call when it comes to career path or choices. I don't feel like love's really much on the board. I will grab one from my love deck over here. But I feel like the Chariot being here, it's about movement. It could be about traveling. It could be just really changing the energy and kind of deciding where you want to go, which path you want to choose. And I feel like it's been a manifestation of yours, you know, but it really comes down to being decisive and making some kind of decision when it comes to possibilities and opportunities. And I really like that for you. It's like definitely getting the wheels in motion type of energy. Just give me one. You can't save them from yourself, so maybe it's something you need to allow yourself to let go. No more chasing. Chase yourself, okay? And know that you deserve more than the bare minimum if you're dealing with a love situation. But I feel this is more career or just even a general life path. So know that you're protected, but you got to kind of let down those walls in order to move with that car. And that allows things to flow evenly. But it's really your decision on which direction you're going with that Chariot. You drive those horses. So where are you driving them? And then we have decision. Where's it going? What are you trying to create? What are you trying to build? Are you going to be disciplined? Are you going to put your foot down? Are you going to make it happen? You know? And knowing that the possibilities are endless. All right. That's what I have for you, beautiful Aquarius. I wish you all the best. You guys have a great day. Thanks, guys.